We gotta do everything again.
No, we don't.
We did it.
Fuck!
We have to just say that we made the choices.
Oh, we just got
So,
demonetized too.
quick story time. We just recorded this for about an hour before I realized that Tommy's mic was muted the entire time for exactly an hour. So the Stranger Things review that we're about to do is going to be a little quicker because we just did an hour of it.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna just do a spoiler review for everyone. We did more.
Yeah.
We also did like the games and stuff, but me and Ryan just recorded an hour. So we're still gonna give you an episode when this isn't gonna be. So still, but if me and Ryan seem like
we're still gonna put our heart and soul into this.
Yeah, we're still gonna put it.
We're just gonna repeat everything that we've said for about an hour.
Yeah. Someone was sleeping and just got woken up by how loud we just started this
that's
episode.
Perfect. Well, I mean, it's gonna be one of those nights now where we're just like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah,
we're just gonna talk.
So, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is just spoilers. We're done doing that. We did a little bit of spoiler free.
No, we'll still give them a little bit of spoilers.
A little spoiler free.
A little bit.
We're not doing spoilers.
We're gonna do spoilers still.
Well, yeah, but I want to get to the Thanos part when he came out. Oh my goodness! When it said Vecna will return in Avengers Doomsday,
I freaked. Holly's returning.
Oh my god, it was insane. Oh my god!
But Stranger Things season 5, it's currently sitting at 90% critic score and an 83% audience score. It has a significant drop off from every other season. Has an 8.6 out of 10 on IMDb and a 95% on Google. Stranger Things is based in 1980s Indiana, and we are following a group of friends and family fighting this interdimensional creature named Vecna. And when we come back from the first volume, we know that Will has now had his powers, and we're kind of learning the after effects of all that in a 3-episode part for volume 2, which I think is the weakest 3-episode stretch of Stranger Things. Ryan is in a pretty similar agreement to me, right?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
And then we have a 2-hour finale for the entire series of Stranger Things. And these episodes were directed by Frank Darabont, Sean Levy, and the Duffer Bros. And the Duffer Bros direct, of course, the finale. And me and Ryan, I think we're pretty much in agreement for the finale that we both gave it. Are we giving the season a 7 out of 10?
I was thinking the season gets a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I said it. How would you put it?
I almost hit myself in the face with Mike.
I said a 6 the other night. I was a little bit intoxicated, so I'm not going to hold that to me. I'm giving it
a 6
out of 10. I'm giving it a 7. And I think that the show has, I think it's the best ending that could have been.
I think I'll say what I said last time.
Stop.
Listen, we can post my audio. I was fine. Yeah, you want to just hear half the podcast? I'm just responding to things. I thought that it was like the best ending that could have been. It was a great ending. I think it just could have been done better in certain areas.
Yeah,
like what happens with all the characters where everybody ends up is like very, very good. It just wasn't done in the best way possible.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think the Duffer Bros did a great job of giving us these different teams and different aspects of people that we haven't seen together. We've never seen, as Ryan said that when we recorded this earlier, Steve and Eleven had never spoken to one another. Hopper and Steve have never interacted. All these characters are now all put together because they're all fighting this one common goal. And throughout the other seasons, they're all fighting in the main idea, but they have their own storylines that they're dealing with. This was one big storyline that everyone's working towards. And I give the Duffers a lot of credit because they could have just stuck to the same exact plan and just put the same people with each other as they always do. And they do go and they split off and they do split people up. Of course, there's like the main teams, like Jonathan and Nancy, of course, are going to be together, and Dustin and Steve. But that has different dynamics now than it did in the earlier seasons. And I really like that, just the change. And it was cool to see these people interacting that we had never seen in the previous seasons.
Yeah. God damn it. This sucks.
Yeah, how do you think I felt the last time this happened? I had to go record in a whole episode by myself.
You did it by myself. That one was mine. Now we're even.
That's what I said. Now we're even.
That one was my fault. It was your mic this time. It was muted.
God damn it. I'm so mad at myself.
I wish I noticed earlier.
I wish I noticed before I hit record.
What were we saying on this shit? We were like, oh yeah, it's going to be tough for these kids to...
Oh, we were talking about how it's hard for actors who do something for so long, it becomes so iconic for them to move on to next projects and things outside of that without people just always being like, oh, that's Dustin from Stranger Things. That's Eleven from Stranger
Things. Yeah, we were talking about Charlie Heaton hasn't really done much of anything. Talia Dreyer, same boat. I said that Gaten Matarazzo is the best actor of all the kids. I stand by that.
I agree.
He's the man.
He is the man.
Did you hear him sing the national anthem at the Mets game?
Why was he singing at the Mets game?
I don't know. He's an asshole. But good kid. We're the same age.
Really?
I think so.
Damn. They're older than I thought. Probably. I thought they were still like maybe 20.
No, I think we're about the same age.
Maybe Bobby Brown's engaged.
Oh,
she at least started off. No, she's married.
Oh, they got married?
Yeah. And that, which is so crazy when you look.
He's older than me.
Really?
Yeah. By a year.
Huh. Oh, he's between us.
Good kid.
With the downsides, though, with the season, I think it's Volume 2's writing at times feels jumbled and disconnected and just doesn't feel natural. Like the earlier seasons feel so crisp. Everything feels like you're watching real people have conversations. And yeah, it's about the mind flare and all these crazy superpower and stuff, but it feels real. Like I could listen to these people talk. While there's scenes in Volume 2 that just don't flow. And I know it wasn't just me, because when I'm watching with my girlfriend, she even said that she's never been someone that picks up or like she's like unless it's like 50 Shades of Grey with the dialogue, I mean, it's unbearable sometimes. Love those movies. And she even said that something just felt off. Like there was something that didn't feel like the rest of the seasons of Stranger Things. And I agree, because it gets to the point where the seasons, I mean, it's just straight up hokey at times. It doesn't feel like Stranger Things. Yeah. Like the sound effects. Jesus, Duffer Brothers, come on now. We don't need sound effects. Like the little kid coming up out of the toilet. It's like, but he pokes his head up. Terrible. It's so ridiculous.
Great.
Like the Demogorgons, when they're at the washing machine and there's the oxygen tank in there. First off, Mrs. Wheeler, you are not putting that oxygen tank in there. You could barely walk.
She could have done that. She wasn't sneaking down there the way she did. She, like you said, she can't walk. She didn't make it down those steps silently.
Yeah, silently, that Demogorgons didn't hear you.
Yeah. And then grab an oxygen tank, open the dryer, put the oxygen tank in the dryer. That's going to be loud as shit. Even if you place it in there, it's still going to clink. Yeah. And place it in there, turn it on, get out of the room.
Yeah, because then when they show her again, she's walking into the room. What? We've seen her walk. It was not at a high speed.
No. Walk them down wheelers, baby.
The walk them down wheelers. Yo, why wasn't the dad in
dude,
more?
the scars on her too, and the very end. I was like, Jesus. And then her husband, what's his name again?
I don't know.
Phil? I don't remember.
Probably Mr. Wheeler.
Mark.
Mr. Walk 'em down Wheeler.
Mr. Walk 'em down Wheeler.
Oh, I meant to say when we recorded this the first time, the scene when they're fighting the mind flare towards the end. Nancy's getting backed up into a corner, and she's reloading her gun.
Right.
There's a charging mechanism on an AR-15. It's right here. It's a little charging handle. It's very small.
Right.
There's also a thing on top of that, which is called the carrying handle. It does nothing. It is just to hold the gun. No one actually ever uses it. She racks that to reload the gun. She racks the handle.
She racks the handle?
Yes. And it makes the noise that it's racking. There's nothing. It's not like an AK where it's on the side that I could be missing. No. It is a...
It's not like an MP5 where you slap it and it just slaps forward. You need to pull it back.
And you don't even... With the way she was shooting, there's just a little button right here that you click and it sends it forward. She racks the handle.
That is funny. I also like how it was just magical, bottomless ammo until she got backed into it, and then it was like she could fire for like 5 seconds, and then she was out of ammo. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
When she lights it up from far away, she just fires like 60 rounds.
And first of all, the fact that she hit all those shots. There are soldiers I have trained that can hit the door on full auto.
It was a big animal. You're talking about Nancy motherfucking Wheeler, dude.
Nancy Walk 'em down Wheeler.
Nancy Walk 'em down Wheeler.
This show's gonna go so crazy in a little bit.
Yeah, we're done. We're tired now. It's over.
But we didn't even talk about that scene first off. The last time we did it, we didn't talk about fighting the monster. Like we mentioned it.
We mentioned it, yeah. No, but I'm still stuck on her popping out of the top of a truck and killing military guys.
Yeah.
Her shooting back at her. She's like, yeah. That's what
Walk
I do.
Down Wheeler.
Down Wheeler. Walk 'em down Wheeler.
That's gonna be our most used word of 2026.
Oh yeah,
Just walking down Wheeler.
I did love the at the very end when Robin is like, "You became a Navy SEAL." I knew it, and I was like, "She could.
She could. She is very skilled.
You fucking Delta Force."
I really enjoyed the epilogue. To me was perfect. There was nothing I would have changed. I love that Dustin does what Eddie said he was gonna do.
Yes,
it felt very full circle. I
word for word he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that whole speech was great. I really, really enjoyed where everyone's story goes. Hopper and Joyce going to Montauk, which is a really cool Easter egg with that the original show was Montauk based off the Montauk experiments, which has a building that looks just like the lab in Hawkins. And it's supposedly where they tested superhumans and weapons testing and all these crazy things. It's still there. If you ever want to go look, you can't go to it, but it's blocked off. But you can still see it. It's in Montauk, and that's what the show was based on. It was titled Montauk, and they eventually changed it to what we know now as Stranger Things.
We do ghost hunt there?
No, I don't want to go there. You won't go to a house, but you'll go into a lab where they supposedly tested superhumans.
Yeah, what if we get superpowers?
Or what if we die?
You haven't thought of this. We can get superpowers. I might go. It might be worth it, dude.
I don't know if I don't want superpowers.
What?
Having superpowers seems terrible.
Seems awesome. Have you seen Chronicle? It's awesome.
Yeah, because that's such a happy story.
That is not a happy story. Great movie, though. I saw it on HBO Max the other night, and I was like, fuck, that is a good movie.
It is. Me and you, Lee, got done watching. We're like, damn.
Yeah. We watched that and Super 8, and we were like, damn.
Back-to-back hits.
Pretty good.
Nothing ever beats the Children of Men watch at midnight.
Yeah. Fuck, that is a good movie. It was depressing as shit.
Sad at the end. It doesn't even have a happy ending.
No, it's the saddest movie ever, but it's so good. It's not. There's not a single moment of happiness in that entire movie.
Yeah, anytime you think there is, it doesn't happen.
No. Somebody gets their head blown off, and they're like, "Oh, well, fuck." Yeah.
Or you take a pill that actually kills you.
Yeah. Yeah. It opens. The opening is still fucking nuts. The coffee shop explodes.
Oh yeah, the bombing.
Oh, dude, it's great.
It's a terrorist attack.
Yeah, you find out the youngest person in the world got stabbed in a bar. And then a bomb goes off.
It's so violent.
He's pouring whiskey in his morning coffee and a bomb goes off. You're like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, Stranger Things.
Another show I thought was going to have a very dark final season, and it doesn't really ever lean into that. The closest, I believe that there's a death in this season.
You think?
There are a majority of people that do not believe that she's dead.
Yes.
And
a lot of people don't think she's dead.
What is your actual? I don't even think
I don't think she's dead.
You don't?
No, I think she got out.
So shitty.
I think it's pretty much how they said it was.
But how does what's her name again? 8.
Collie.
How does Collie do that? The bomb went off. She was sitting next to it.
It's the magic of it not being real. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. It doesn't make sense.
I don't want her to live.
I don't know. Maybe she crawled out.
What is this, Pineapple Express from the building? Guys.
Hey, guys. No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
I thought that was something falling over there. That scared me really bad. No, maybe I don't know, she crawled out and got far enough.
She crawled out with a gunshot in her chest?
She's tough. She's living on the mean streets of Chicago or New York, wherever the hell she was. Yeah, I don't know. I did like that her flashback, they clearly couldn't get the same guy who played the Mohawk dude.
Yeah, they showed the back of his head.
Yeah, that was funny. It's still crazy. They just went in and just killed all of her friends.
Oh, just murdered them.
Yeah.
No hesitation there.
Yeah. But I almost feel like maybe like season 3 or 4, we would have been shown that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just to say like how much less dark this season was. And you more than me like things being dark. I've never been a guy who's like, it's not dark enough. I'm like, it's an Elmo movie. Like, yeah, but it's not dark.
So First of all, I'm not like that with everyone.
You're exactly like that.
Not with comedies.
You're like that. You're that guy now. No, I wish, but I did think that maybe we would have seen that in a past season.
That her friends died.
Yeah, like the military guys going in and shooting them. I'm like, oh fuck, that guy's dead.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't hint towards that she was captured at all, like before this season.
Yeah,
That was not like a reveal for me. I was so annoyed that she was there.
I figured it may have been her because I was like, it's not going to be Vecna. Who else could it possibly be? There's only one person.
They should have chose a different one. They should have just added a new character.
Added a new number.
Yeah.
Someone speaks like Spanish or something.
Number
They're
6.
Like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah. That'd be funny if it was somebody extremely important, but they just couldn't talk to him. Just spoke a different language. They're like, fuck, the guy's French? What are we supposed to do?
Just speaks Latin.
Yeah. He speaks Latin. He's a caveman. He's been frozen for centuries.
Papa taught him Latin. It's the only language he remembers.
He speaks through grunts and or some shit.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
Why'd you move around?
We're still recording.
Yeah, we're still recording. Your camera just shut off. Dude, I would throw my computer.
Yeah, we just wouldn't review Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Just give it, I don't know,
just skip the biggest event of 2025. So now that we're done, the show's over.
Mm-hmm. It's over and done with.
Who is your favorite character? I know you said Gaten. You say he's the best. Really?
It's still Steve. Steve's still the man.
Steve is the man.
And I love him in the epilogue. Was like, it's just like exactly who I want to be. Like, just fucking settle down. You're like, yeah, I just don't want to do anything. I'm just going to stay here. Perfect.
You love kids?
Excellent. I would coach a baseball team.
I know.
Dude, if this was still the 80s and you can make a living coaching a baseball team, 100%. 100%.
You'd be the most dirty baseball team. You'd be putting.
Oh, dude, I would literally. I'm like, all right, guys, yeah,
sharpen your spikes.
One of my players. yeah. So you slide. You don't want to slide into the bag. You look at his ankle and you slide right into that. There's a guy named Manny Machado. I want you guys to learn about him. Okay.
You ever heard of Chase Utley?
Yeah. Yeah. There's this guy, Pete Rose. I'm going to show you a nice little play he had. This was the All-Star game when he killed this catcher, ended his career. That's what I want from him. No, one of my players gets ejected, and I'm like, all right, fellas, just sit here. I go to the fucking, 15-year-old umpire. I'm like, you fucking motherfucker.
Fuck yeah. This kid who got paid $25.
Annihilate this kid. I'm going to make him cry. Yeah, no, that game's not ending. Yeah.
So Steve is your favorite character. I'm sticking with mine. Mine's Jonathan from season 1 to now. I've always loved Jonathan. I thought he was a great big brother. Mm-hmm. I think he does a great job protecting everyone he cares about. Now, Joyce Byers. Love Winona. You're a terrible mother. Did you see that they, like the Google airplane thing, the simulator everyone plays? Or it's like Google Maps, but you can fly.
Oh, yeah.
So they added Stranger Things, like Hawkins, that you can fly around. So I think everyone assumed when you look at the Byers' house that Camp Byers was right behind that in those woods.
Yeah.
It is not. It's actually, if you turn the house around, like look the other way, you have to drive down their driveway, cross a main highway, and then it's like 500 yards into those woods.
Really?
It's not close.
That's great.
And she let her child go into these woods all the time.
Yeah.
Terrible parenting. Hopper will put an end to that bad parenting.
Oh, you know what I thought of? This is such a random, meaningless thing.
Okay.
Her name is Joyce Byers.
Yes.
She's divorced.
Yes.
Her children's name is Byers.
Yes.
She just kept the name? Her ex-husband's name?
No, or she changed the other kid's name.
Well, yeah, I thought that's possible too.
Yeah.
Because I don't know the ex-husband's name.
Yeah.
I see him in season 1. I don't fucking know what his name is.
Do you actually see him?
Yeah. Jonathan goes to visit him.
Oh, that's right.
Because they think they're like,
he's like
90%
a
of the time.
Addict.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, because they say like 90% of the time he's with the other parent. And so they go and talk to him.
Yeah.
And he's just a dick. Yeah.
Yeah, he is a dick.
Yeah. But I thought about that when Hopper asked her, is like, Joyce Byers, will you marry me?
So now she's Joyce Hopper?
I guess.
Hopper's his last name, right?
Yeah.
Sheriff Hopper, yeah.
Yeah.
Joyce Hopper.
What the fuck's his first name?
What?
Jim.
Jim Hopper, yeah.
Jim. That's it.
A lot of great Jims in television.
There's some good ones.
There's some good ones.
Yeah.
Now, what do I want to talk about Stranger Things? What have I already said? What did I say in the last recording?
What did we say before?
Because I'm trying to think of what I said in the previous recording that I want to make sure I say in this. Oh, what we talked about is that the scene where Steve falls and Jonathan catches him.
Yeah.
There's that break where they stop, black screen, give everyone a second, cuts back.
Collective gasp. Cheers. Cheers. That was in the script of like cut the black. Gasps.
Hand holding hand.
Holding hands. Everybody cheers. You're like, this is fucking. Are we putting this on?
I really did enjoy that scene. But come on. His arm is so popping out of its socket. Mm-hmm. He's going to be dangling. They're like, oh, God.
Oh. Yeah.
But that was probably that was the best scene of the episode. Was while the planet's coming down.
Yeah.
They're also in the mind of Henry, looking the plays happening, which is super freaky with the music, the mask, all of that.
That all came together very well.
It did.
You're stealing my point. That was my point, and then you just took it. It's fine.
It's our point.
It's our collective point. Yeah.
It's our collective thought. We are the mind flare.
We are the mind flare. Yes. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wish I didn't feel that same tension I felt in that scene throughout the rest of the episode, though. Like, I never felt that same amount of tension again.
Yeah. I think the music helped because that fucking chanting and those drums was like really get your hearts going. Get your hearts going. Gets your heart going.
I guess yours is like the collective.
Yeah. It's too late for this.
It's not even. Oh, it is 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Yeah. We're supposed to record this at like 5:30.
Yeah.
And we did. We did. And it didn't work.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But the ideas that this is a bad season of television, I do not agree with. I think it has its problems. I think Volume 2 is very weak, but it also still comes together so nicely in the end.
Yeah.
And I enjoy Part 1, Volume 1. I know it has issues, same things I'm talking about now with the sound effects and the hokiness. But it's still, I like Volume 1 more. And I thought Vecna was terrifying in Volume 1 when he comes out and starts murdering everyone. Mm-hmm. And I wish we got more of that because I wish that whole sequence when the Demogorgons are attacking and all that. We never get them again like that.
Yeah.
Do we see a Demogorgon again? Besides the one that they bring back to life like Frankenstein?
No, I don't think we saw another one.
There's not.
We get the dogs, but not.
Yeah.
Not a full.
And that's in Volume.
Those 2.
Yeah, it was Volume 2. That wasn't the finale. Do you see one in the finale?
No. No, you don't.
Huh.
Not a single one. Because they go to their planet.
And they're not there.
No, they're not
That's a big issue.
Yes, it's a big issue.
And
they didn't. Well, Vecna, it was a sneak attack. Vecna, they would never do that. Are you kidding me? They would never try to fight back like they've done for 4 fucking seasons? That'd be crazy. That wouldn't happen.
A scene I liked when they go to the other planet was when Mike's like, I need a gun. Come on, I need something better than balloons to fight. She gives him a flare.
Yeah.
Flare gun.
That was funny.
And then
came in handy though. I love that when Lucas was hitting it with like gasoline.
The arm cannon that he has.
Yeah. And then Mike was hitting it with the flares. That was good.
He was wildly accurate with a flare gun.
Well, I mean, the thing was like 10 feet away. It's probably not.
It doesn't have like a cylinder in it, though. It just kind of comes out. It can go that way, that way.
Yeah, it's true.
Keeping that thing straight.
Don't.
No. And then Jonathan was out there with a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Going crazy. Came to the rescue of Nancy. I think they're going to get back together. They were giving each other a lot of looks in the epilogue.
No, they're not at all. They're done. She's too independent.
That is true.
Yeah. She doesn't want it.
They shouldn't get back together.
No, they shouldn't. It was a good scene. We talked about that for fucking 20 minutes, the breaking up scene.
Yeah, the unproposal, which I thought was so well done.
I thought it was good too.
People were like, so did they actually break? Yes. If you go down on your knee to marry someone, not that he goes on his knee, but if a ring comes into question and someone says no, there's no fixing that situation.
Yeah. It's tough.
How do you come back from that? The person said no, they don't want to marry you. Even if they're like, not yet. No, it's a no. It's over. But that was a really good scene. And going alongside that scene was Steve and Dustin having like their reconnection after a big fight, which is both of them doing the fight. No people. Yeah. Good. And I think it was just tossing Dustin around.
Yeah.
I really liked that whole sequence. And then Ryan talked about like with the ladder and Dustin gets him not to go on it. It was a really nice emotional scene that really worked for me. And I think that Volume 2, as much as it had problems, that bit was really strong.
Yeah.
There's just other parts of it that just weren't working for me.
Yeah.
And if I was Derek and they were like, yeah, you got to go back to the house, Derek, and you got to act like everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck you. I am not going into that house.
No. Yeah. Also, the unproposal scene. I really understand where people come from saying that they should have died there, because I think it would have been pretty good. Like,
oh, if they died, I would have been perfectly.
Yeah.
That would have been a good death.
Yeah. Just the fact that they finished their lines and then it's like, oh wait, now it's just totally fine again. Now it's all hardened and you can walk on it. Like, I don't know. It's like,
and I guess they did show that because everything else was hardened when they were walking around.
Eventually,
but what makes it harden?
It just stops being goopy. I don't know.
It's like Oobleck.
Yeah. Also, I wonder who the military guys who first did it, who first hit the.
Yeah, I wonder why they were in there.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's a lot of questions.
A lot of questions.
All right, a lot of questions.
Yeah. Like, I would love to see the guy that shot Henry, the guy who gave the guy in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
I said this in the last episode. Who the hell was that guy? How did he know so much? How did he know about like the mind flayer? Where did you get that rock or whatever that thing was that Henry grabbed? The crystal. Yeah, whatever. Where did you get that? It was a kyber crystal. Holy shit!
He's a Jedi.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Sith, but
yeah. Yeah, I want to learn more about that. Like, what were the experiments that he was doing? Who was he running from? Like, that might be cool to know. Never will, but maybe eventually.
You don't know. They're doing that spinoff.
They're doing the spinoff. Maybe it's that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they do it in the future. Like,
present day, people are just trying to make TikToks with the Demodogs.
Yeah.
They
they got them in zoos now. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, so did all the Demodogs just die?
The 3 in the hospital, yeah.
Well, those ones. I mean, like, so now that the Mind Flayer dies,
yeah,
does everything that's associated to Mind Flayer die? Because then wouldn't Will die?
I don't know. That was kind of like the hive mind stuff. I get Vecna dies and the Mind Flayer dies because they were connected, hive mind, all that, great.
Yeah, but then that would also kill all the Demobats.
That's what I thought. But then, Will is in the hive mind, or maybe Will's not. Maybe we misunderstand it. Will's not in the hive mind, but he can tap into it.
They do always say they need to tap, like, get him into the hive mind.
Yeah. So I guess that's how it goes.
I was thinking about that
when he can't use his powers anymore.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yo, Will's a dog in this season.
Will's pretty good.
Who comes up in the clutch?
Yeah. Oh, we talked about the coming out scene. We both thought it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. And it was emotional, and I liked how upset he gets and that his family hugs him and everyone's there for him, and I really like that whole sequence.
Yeah. The only issue that I had with it was just the timing, because it's in the middle of everybody getting ready for the big final battle to save the world, and he's like, guys, I gotta get something off my chest. That's the only issue. But I thought the scene was done very well.
Yeah, and I like the scene with Mike and him when they climb up the ladder.
Yeah.
And like they're talking, and he's like, it's like, I'm still your best friend. And all that. I really like that.
Also, that tower's tall as shit.
Yeah.
In the very beginning, remember when Steven...
Yeah, how did they get up that so quickly?
They got up there quick.
And they weren't even that exhausted.
No.
These guys are getting up like 2 flights of it, and they're exhausted. Either Jonathan and Steve are in the best shape ever. Or... the writers didn't think of that.
Like, they just thought of a nice, cute scene to start the season off.
I actually like that scene. You had a lot of problems with that.
I don't mind it.
Yeah. I think Steve was being an asshole. Steve's arc in this season was really annoying to me because I didn't understand why he found the need to try and steal Nancy back when he even says later on that he already knew they weren't going to be together.
Yeah.
It was like, he was like, if I can't have her, no one can.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I felt like he kind of became more of a dickhead in this season, kind of out of nowhere, to just learn to not be a dickhead again.
Yeah, which was already an arc for him.
Yeah, it was like his main arc. It's who he was.
Yeah.
He was the school fucking bully, and then he's not a dick anymore.
Yeah, just that simple. But I think it has, the scene with Dustin, I think, makes it work a lot more, because then, and I like the scene with him and Jonathan when they're talking. He's like, I can still be an asshole sometimes. Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to be better. And
when they're talking at the very end, I like that. But you said this before, when they both say like, "I still don't like you," and he's like, "I wouldn't have it any other way."
yeah, like they're not friends, but they don't dislike. Like they can be in the room together, and it seems like they are more friendly at the end, like in the epilogue, like that they have a connection with one another. Oh, when he's like, "Your capitalistic cannibalism film," he's like, "No, anti-capitalism, Steve." But it's gonna be. I just want to be a fly on the wall when they reconnect every couple months.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve's like, "Yeah, the thing opened up again."
Yeah,
in Philly, of course.
I got a pop in the theater.
They did get a little.
People were like,
"Philly." Of course, the crazy uncle's from Philly.
Yeah, of course,
couldn't be from anywhere else. But in total, I
do love that scene. To keep talking about, I think all the acting in that scene is fantastic.
The epilogue.
When they're all talking, I forget.
On the roof. Robin,
Jonathan,
Nancy, Steve.
When who was it? Like Nancy, kind of like saying all the stuff, and then Steve's like looking away, crying, doing that tough guy shit. I thought it was all done very like everybody was perfect.
Yeah, and I bet you it's because they weren't acting. I bet you that was their last scene they all probably did together. Yeah, they're probably getting emotional. Mm-hmm. Just like the scene when they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, I think that scene is beautiful. The fact when they started putting their books away, I even started being like, okay, yeah, we're getting really close to me crying now. Yeah, and because it felt like, I mean, it's the exact same shot as the opening of the show. It's the sprinkler, the house, and then it shows them playing Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, it's the sprinkler, the house, and Dungeons and Dragons, and now Max is there. But it was a very nice way to put a wrap on like their connected story. Yeah, even though Will went from one monster, this one was interdimensional, to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yes, he is going to Milwaukee in the late 80s.
Yes,
he might get killed by Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Do you think Will gets eaten? Do you think Will Byers gets eaten by Jeffrey Dahmer?
No.
That's the spinoff show, is him evading Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's Ryan Murphy's new series.
Yeah.
I hate you, Ryan Murphy. I want you to know that.
Who's Ryan Murphy?
He's the guy who makes the monster shows.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Will Byers, the real monster. No, I don't. I think Will, if Jeffrey Dahmer tried to get him, he'd get his powers back somehow and hit him with the.
Yeah.
Will is so cool in this season, and he really needed like a step up.
Yeah, he needed to be cool again.
Yeah,
because he was just. Well, the first couple seasons, he was just the victim.
Yeah, he's just getting bullied.
Just poor fucking kid. And then I did like all the explanation of him like being the mole, like proving a bunch of fan theories right, that he was like the mole.
Yeah.
That Vecna, we didn't know about Vecna back then, but it was like whatever power took him is still controlling him and using him in some sort of way. And that was true. He's the one who made the tunnels to where they could get through.
That was a really good reveal. I did not think that was going to be like the answer to all that.
Yeah. And I'm glad they answered that, because it makes total sense. It explains, the first couple seasons.
Yeah, and I think just Vecna this season definitely took a step back in scariness, especially after Volume 1. I feel like Vecna I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be
when he came strutting.
Yeah. And he was just hitting people, going through people, put his hand through the dude's face.
Yeah.
Like I was really excited. So I think that was a little bit of a step down. I wish he was still like just as violent, still much of a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Because that battle with him at 11 kind of feels a little underwhelming to me.
Yeah.
And that
I agree.
It comes down that if Will's not there, they lose. Which I did like, that he gets him and Joyce are the real people who killed Vecna in the end. And I just wish we got a little bit more of that version of Vecna, where he's like this super powerful being. And anyone who says that Vecna can destroy Pennywise, you're out of your damn mind.
The Big P's taking him down.
Big P
every time. Let me tell you something.
Him.
Vecna didn't kill a single one of those kids.
Yeah.
Our boy Richie is still paying. All right.
Well, he didn't kill Richie.
He got Richie.
Richie died to smoke.
Richie did. He ate a lot of smoke.
Richie actually beats Pennywise in the end.
Richie does. Yeah. Well, Ghost Richie. Yeah.
Ghost Richie. Yeah.
Yeah. Pennywise does kill kids.
Pennywise is a dog.
He eats children's souls.
He eats planets. I can't wait for the next season of Welcome to Derry.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And I am standing on what I said with Welcome to Derry, episode 1. You guys can go and fact check this. I say it in the first review of Welcome to Derry that this was going to be a better season than Stranger Things season 5. and I stand by that. It was a
Yeah,
better season.
It was true.
My dad said I was ridiculous for saying that.
What?
Yeah.
No, it was
He thinks Stranger Things season 5 was better than season 1. Welcome to Derry.
That's not true.
Welcome to Derry might be one of my favorite seasons of television, like since we've been doing this show.
It's been a while. There were weak points.
Yeah, those first couple episodes were a little weak.
Yeah, a little bit, but
then it kicked itself into high gear.
Yeah, it stayed good.
I can't believe I just snapped on camera.
Good.
That was a little weird.
Yeah, but I think the thing with Volume 2 is that it kind of Volume 1 ended with such like a crescendo of like, oh shit, Will's got powers now. Vecna got an upgrade, killing all these dudes. And then Volume 2 kind of just took a step back. And I understand you have to do that, like from a story perspective.
Yeah, but I feel like it would have been like an episode.
Yeah. And maybe even for the finale, it's like, yeah, keep your foot on the gas a little bit. Even if it's just, you kind of break off like a team, like a couple people go and fight Vecna. I wish there was a little bit more action, not an insane amount, but I wish there was some more going on.
Yeah, and all in all, it was a very, very, very good finale of television. I really enjoyed it. I think Jamie Campbell as Vecna is unbelievable. I think that fact that we got Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise and him in the same time frame of like villain characters is so great. And I think Jamie Campbell as Vecna and as Henry is just as good. He's just as frightening when he's Henry as he is when he's Vecna to me. There might even be more of a creepiness of when he's human, in his human form being creepy.
Yeah.
And we said that scene in the tunnels is unbelievable. And I give the Duffers so much credit for as much as I ripped on them, I feel like I've ripped on them a ton with Stranger Things Season 5. The decision to not let Henry have his like redemption arc.
Yeah.
Was probably something that they struggled with that decision because like, oh, but everyone loves a redemption arc. First off, they don't. I think it was such a great decision to have him crying where you're like, oh my God, he's gonna do it. And he's like, no. He's like, it's not controlling me and I'm not controlling it. We work together in unison. Mm-hmm. And I think it was a really good way to do it. I would have liked to see what happens from then on.
I don't think that's true.
You do think it controls him?
I do think it controls him. But I think...
But he had to be a little bit evil. He smashed that dude's head in with a rock.
No, I'm not saying he's not evil. I do think it controls him more than he realizes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. I think he can take over it. Like, I think he has the power to like.
I think he's got some independence.
Yeah,
but that he used that independence to agree. But I think he is more under the Mind Flayer's control than he realizes.
So what happens to him?
Well, he got his head chopped off. So
no, like Henry's, like he just disappears now.
What do you mean?
Like, oh, that's a dream world. That's like his memories. I forgot about the cave being like a memory.
Yeah.
I was like, so he's in the world. My bad. One thing I would have liked to see is I wish we got like, I want to know where Max and Lucas go. Like, I know they're on their date now, finally, their movie date that's been in the air for seasons.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to see them, like, we see Will in, like, a new place, and he seems like a little more grown up.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see, like, where Max and Lucas end up. Like, do they stay in Hawkins all this time?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, what do they say? They go on their own adventures? Is that what Mike said?
And they fall, their love grows stronger. And
yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they stayed around. Maybe they got out. And I don't know.
I like that Dustin and Steve go on their road trips.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite scene. Not what I think was the best scene. I think that scene of Mike telling the story was just a really great way to end. Yeah. Like all their characters, like that was the end of their story. Except for the stupid part with 11. But I'm going to look at it the way you said, and that it's more for hope.
Yeah.
It might not even, it's probably not true, but it's hope for them.
It's what he wants to believe.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I can live with that.
But I also think she is alive.
Well, you're wrong.
Sorry.
What about, this is a flip.
Yeah.
You believe in like the happiness part, and I'm the one that's
I know, it's crazy.
being up on it.
Yeah, you're the depressing guy now.
No.
Sad guy.
Oh, definitely sad that my girlfriend went back to school.
Yeah, no, you cried.
I did.
I made you cry.
You made me cry by telling this sad story.
But there was money involved, so I had to do it.
You did.
Yeah.
Made me cry for $5.
I haven't seen that money yet.
No, it was because it wasn't for you.
Probably it was for Connor.
You helped Connor win money, and then I got it back.
You did, because you made him.
Because I just made him cry.
Yeah, it was good. I just sat in the corner and smiled. It was fun.
That sounds really weird. Out of context. That's gonna be in like our core video.
It is crazy.
I sat in the corner and smiled.
We were playing Wii, and it devolved into making each other cry for money. Great friends.
Great friends. Now, do you think with this show, do you think we will see a continuation of this story ever?
No.
Good. I also agree.
And I don't want.
I don't want to see anything else either. I think that was a really
there's
great
a bow
ending
on that. It's wrapped up. It's done. Goodbye. It's over. I think it's done.
We're gonna in the next
spinoff.
I bet you in 4 weeks, they are like, oh, there's a spinoff of this and this.
Yeah, there's a spinoff with Hopper
and Joyce and Montauk.
Yeah,
and
but Will it's just him being a cop. It's a completely normal show.
That would actually, I would be so into that.
Yeah, there's no more fantasy or anything. It's just...
Yeah, I don't want anything else. I want all these character storylines to be over, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't really have anything else I want to add to this. I feel like, I mean, we've talked about each that thing. I think Sean Levy did a good job with this series. I think Duffer Brothers did a great job. The worst director of the season was probably Frank Darabont.
I don't even know, because none of that. I feel like
the first episode of Volume 2 is the one I can think about the most.
Yeah, but I also feel like directing wise, like there wasn't any personality.
Yeah, like it all felt like one.
It all felt like I think the Duffer Brothers are just like very, what's the word, like as showrunners, they're very involved in
like they're hands-on with everything.
Yeah, which is good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'd rather that than someone who doesn't really take part in. Like, it feels like how Andy Muschietti felt like he was part of.
Mm-hmm.
There was definitely those 2 episodes, 3 and 4, where he didn't feel like he was part of it.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, it felt like Andy Muschietti's it for the rest of that season. Like,
yeah.
And you saw him on the set, like, directing still.
Yeah, I agree.
And so as a showrunner, are they still like directing people? Like alongside the director, pretty much?
Well, I mean, not directing, but kind of like saying, all right, this is what we want. Like,
yeah. Like, this is the plan still.
Yeah, they're telling the director how to direct.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Not like bossing them around, but like showing them like their vision.
Like, this is what needs to happen. This is how this character should feel. It's not like a movie where, if each individual director had a different vision for what they wanted the characters to do, it would be insane how different the characters
each episode
acted.
of television would be.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just all of a sudden it's like some of the characters are just mean.
Yeah, they're just completely different people. Yeah.
Frank Darabont, Cass Morgan Freeman. I'm not gonna use our word of the year. I've been trying not to use it. Cool. We need a new word next year.
Fuck.
Walk them down, Wheeler.
Walk them down, Wheeler. Walk them down, Wheelers.
But all in all, I'm gonna say Stranger Things is 7 out of 10. I said in the beginning of the episode, and I think the finale is a 9 out of 10. I mean, there's little things that I'm picking at, but all in all, I think it's a great finale to one of the most iconic shows of my lifetime. I mean, the fan base is insane.
Literally
insane. Mentally, with some of their theories.
But
there was nothing. I think to watch it in the theater with a packed theater and Ryan was there, my girlfriend was there, my family was there. It was a really great way to like see the end of this story that I've been part of since I was 15 years old. And so my last thoughts is that it's a really, really well done finale. Volume 2 is extremely weak in certain aspects of it, but it's almost like the finale was like, okay, Volume 2, I'm coming up right after you. I'm just going to put you on my back and carry you to the finish line. And it's good enough that it can carry that weight.
Yeah. I thought finale-wise, it was a good send-off and a good close for the series and all of the characters. There are so many things you can pick apart and say it was bad. And you're probably right. But at the same time, I just had a good time. I don't really care enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to hate on the season because of that.
There's plenty of questions. There's plenty of things they could have done better. They could have made it longer. They could have, had a little bit more action. They could have done all these things. But at the end of the day, as far as the characters go and as far as the story goes, it was wrapped up in a good way. Like just story-wise, I think it was wrapped up well. Maybe not perfect execution, maybe very flawed execution, but I think the way that everything wraps up is good, is how it should have happened.
I agree. Well, before we get out of here, Ryan, what is your recommendation of the week to everyone?
Misery.
The movie?
Movie Misery.
Watched it. Just watched it?
Yeah.
First time?
It's good.
It's very good.
Very good.
Going off, I'm going to pick another act that one.
That's what I'm going to do. The Duffer Brothers. If they say they're making another Stranger Things, I'm doing
Misery to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna break their ankles.
I really hope the Duffer Brothers don't go missing.
Suddenly there's a blizzard. Car crash. What do you mean?
Where'd they go? They what can I say? I want them to do another movie where the supporting actor won an Oscar. Go watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. One of my favorite movies of all time. The best Tarantino movie. Anyone can argue that, but I think it's the best Tarantino movie.
No.
And Brad Pitt, unbelievable in that movie. And I'm very thankful that he won his Oscar.
You excited for the new one?
I am. David Fincher.
Yeah.
The GOAT. Not actually. He actually makes me mad. But
the best was what was it? A couple years ago. I think it was for Mank when he lost all of the Oscars, and you saw him every time. It was COVID, so it was just like had his like face cam up.
Yeah.
Every time he lost an Oscar, he took a shot.
Really?
You didn't see that? Yeah.
Man, David Fincher is the man.
He was like, "Congrats,"
because he didn't win a single one for Mank, right?
I don't think he did. No, he really wanted to.
Is he ever going to get his Oscar? He doesn't have one, right? For Best Director?
Does he?
I don't think he does.
I don't know if he does.
Well, Ryan's looking that up. Make sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms: Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere that you can find us, except for Pandora. For some reason refuse to let us on their app. But again, no one but 90-year-olds. They probably just deny us because they don't know how to use their own app. But does Fincher have an Oscar?
No.
Damn. Fincher, Denis, PTA doesn't have his Best Director, right?
He's got a BAFTA and a Critics' Choice, but no Oscar.
PTA doesn't have one, right? Can you check that really quick?
I don't know. Does PTA?
But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of the Popcorn Podcast. Make sure to watch Stranger Things. It is on Netflix, of course.
No, he does
not. God. But we will see you all in our next episode, in which we do our best films of the year for 2025. And we're going to spread it into 2 episodes. So we'll have a best of the year, which is top 10 films, 5 honorable mentions, and top 10 performances with also some honorable mentions. And then we'll also do the worst films of 2025, in our opinion. Again, this could be most disappointing films. And yeah, thank you so much. And Ryan, is there anything you want to leave everyone with?
Good night. Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
If there's a car crash with the Duffer Brothers involved, I had no part in it.